Test 2, test 3, test 4. I bet now I have audio. Oh, thank you. I was talking the whole time without my mic on. I turned the mic off on the video that's playing behind me. Yeah, let me check here.
Talking the whole time.
There it is, yeah. The video playing behind, I want the audio turned. I turned off my audio. Boy, I'm a smart man. Thank you, Stomach Turning Thrush. Thank you so much for letting me know. The whole time I've been talking. There we go. Right on. So let me get back to it. For those of you watching, well, I lost one because of the audio issue. Okay, I'm online. I want to be live until New Year's over here. We're 30 minutes away. Less than 30 minutes away from New Year's over here in Japan. And I want you guys to be there first for New Year's with me. For those of you that don't subscribe to me, if there's anybody left now, oh gosh, Elmo's coming up. Let's get rid of Elmo. Bye, Elmo. We'll just this one. We'll use this guy. So those of you who don't know me, my name's James. I live in Japan. I've been over here for almost 24 years now. I like EVs. I like all cars. Like I said earlier when the audio was out, I do like all cars, gasoline, motorcycles, and everything. But right now my passion is EVs. I really enjoy those cars. So I have a channel, and I like to do reports. I own two EVs myself, Nissan Leaf, the original Leaf, the first gen. And I also own an EMV 200, which is a minivan, a family van that's full electric from Nissan. And so I do videos where I take trips and I show just how far I can go on these limited batteries. These are small battery cars. And how it works over here, and how the infrastructure is over here. We have a fairly decent infrastructure, but it's been stagnant for about 4 years now. They haven't done anything to change it in the 4 or 5 years. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's not terrible. Even my small range cars can go anywhere I want to go thanks to the infrastructure we do have over here. And I do I do videos about that. I also have, I like to do reviews of other EVs when I get a chance. Unfortunately in Japan, that means not much of a chance. I don't get lots of chances to review other EVs. There's only Tesla and Jaguar basically for other EVs over here right now. Mitsubishi, but everybody knows that car as well. So it is what it is. I also found out I have been blacklisted on Tesla, and I just found out recently I've been blacklisted with Nissan now. So yeah, that's great. As well as being shadow banned on YouTube for talking about current events in the way they didn't want me to talk about. So yeah, it's if you found me, wow, congratulations. That's pretty cool. Most likely the people who are watching are my current subscribers. So yeah, I found out just recently I was going to do a video about the Aria. The Aria is over here in Ginza. I went to Ginza. It's called Ginza Crossing to check it out. I did get to look at it, and I was going to shoot some video, and they kicked me out. And they said, oh, you can't do that. We haven't released it officially or anything like that. The funny thing is, I'm in reverse, so it's hard to adjust my hat. The funny thing is the next day when I was looking on YouTube, I noticed this other guy he's got a new YouTube channel. He owns a lot of Teslas. What's his name? Transport Evolved, I think his channel name is. He did a full review of the Aria. He got a hold of the Aria at his location, and he got to check it all out and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm blacklisted. I also tried to do a review video of the Kicks. We have a e-Power smaller SUV called the Kicks. It's a Nissan version of a hybrid where it's full electric drive system and uses gasoline engine as a charger for the battery pack. So I tried to do a review of the Kicks, and it just went very poorly. They did not support me. They didn't help me at all. As a matter of fact, they kind of ruined my video. So it was my dealer, and they didn't want to say outright no to me. But when I was making the video, they did everything they could to stop me from making the video. I took the hint eventually. It took me a while. I'm a little slow. But yeah, eventually I took the hint, and I found out, yeah, that the Ginza Crossing just confirmed I've been blacklisted with Nissan now. So great! Nobody likes my candidness, my honesty. I could give honest reviews. I don't get paid by any of these people. As a matter of fact, they blacklisted me now just because I was critical of some of the things. And I own two Nissan two EVs from Nissan, and I have a Cybertruck pre-ordered from Tesla. So it's like, yeah, I'm critical, but it's not like I hate. I like EVs, but I feel like there are a new medium. It's still in the beginning stages, obviously, and yeah. So why not? You know, we got to keep their heels to the fire. I feel like. Anyways, so that's what's going on with me lately. I've been trying to make videos. Let's see here. Happy New Year, my friend. Well, I'm not there yet, but yeah, thanks, buddy. Thank you. We'll be saying Happy New Year to each other in about 20 minutes. Less than 20. Yeah, about 20 minutes. 22 minutes, looks like. Awesome possum. So any questions out there, Stomach Turning Thrush? Because you haven't seen me for a while, I was wondering if you have any questions for me. If you don't, that's cool. That's cool. I got one like. Oh, that's got to be from you, buddy. Thanks. Thanks for the like. I really appreciate it. Those help. Those help because I am being shadow banned. So the more likes I get, the more chances of other people seeing my content. So awesome possum. So yeah, let's see. Anything you want to talk about while we wait for New Year's? I have all kinds of stuff I want to talk about. Let's see if I can find something. I kind of threw this stream together really quick because I want to get it out before New Year's actually happened. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see if I can find some stuff I want to talk about. There were some interesting stories out there. And right now, because of the time of night, I'm not doing too well. Hang on, Mike. I'm using a computer from 2012 to do the stream from. And so it's a little slow, guys. Give me a break. No. Oh, I could have sworn I saved the stuff. Let me go back. Any questions? See. It's still morning here in Indiana, but tonight's gonna crazy party. Awesome. Awesome. Japan and Asia in general takes New Year's very seriously. When they do, they take it seriously. But they're quieter over here. Not too much noise. You'll hear a little noise when it gets to midnight, maybe. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But most of the people are pretty reserved. Everybody's up, and they're partying in their own way. Like, what's the thing? They like to eat soba, right? Soba's the thing. They eat soba noodles for New Year's. It's good for your health, I guess. And sushi. Soba noodles and sushi. Anything else they like? Mochi, yeah. That's New Year's. That's after. That's like... sukiyaki. Yeah. Okay. What? Traditional. Oh yeah. The square bento box. Right. I don't know how to explain that to the. I'm sure most of you guys know about that stuff. Most of my viewers, they know about Japan more than I do, probably. Seriously. So yeah, they're a little more subdued over here. I am not finding anything I want to talk about. I honestly can't remember now. Hang on. Let me start Van Dam back up. Come on, Van Dam, where are you, buddy? There you are. There you are. Let's put you over here. Let's put you over here. No, let's put you here. Van Dam's gonna go here. I like that. Go right like that. So Van Dam's gonna cut me up and shoot me and stuff. Cut him up. Yeah, let's Van Dam, take him out. Would you? Just kill this guy, will you? Over there. Tell me he sucked in Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. Shoot him, Van Dam. Other direction, buddy. Go other way, Van Dam. Shoot him. Yeah, right there. Get him. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you hear me. Shoot. Oh, where'd you go, Van Dam? There you go. You got him. Oh, you got me too. Oh. Sorry, guys. Got sidetracked. You look cold. It's nice and warm here in Chigasaki. Also, Jim, hey, buddy. Oh, it's warm in my house, actually. my hair. I haven't cut my hair in a while, so don't want to show everybody my ugly head. So I'm not really cold. I'm just hiding my. Don't judge me, Van Dam. So so yeah. Happy New Year. Thanks, buddy. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Will you go to Hatsumode? Hatsumode? Are we going to Hatsumode? That's a definite no from from my family. Yeah, it's so. Yeah, we have them all over the place. If we want to go to Ginger, we can go over here, but no, we're not gonna do that. Julie, you're showing up halfway in my video. Is that okay? All right. Your head. Your head is there. I see your head. Got a lot of stuff going on. I just realized. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's okay. I thought I had the audio. I almost forgot to turn the audio off on this video. I got it. Yeah, you're waving at the screen. So what I was going to talk about? Let's hang on there, guys. I got stuff I want to talk about. You know, we've been hearing a lot of stuff in the news. This isn't really EV oriented, but there's been a lot of stuff in the news about the new M1 chips on the Macs, and those are really cool. That's game changing. Both AMD and Apple are just killing it right now with their CPUs, and Intel is fading away fast if they don't do something soon. They're still at 14 or 12 nanometers. AMD's at 7. They're going to be 5 by next year. Apple's already at 5 nanometers, which is really great for energy consumption, things like that. And so Apple's just blowing everybody away with their new ARM processors, their version of ARM processors. Well, there is another computer out there. Some of you guys might know about it. That's a cool plane, by the way. Well, that's cool looking. Anyways, there is a new computer out there. Some of you guys might have heard about it. It's called the Raspberry Pi. Anybody heard of the Raspberry Pi? It used to come as a little motherboard, a little circuit board about this big. And there was a Raspberry Pi 1, 2, 3, and 4. And, oh, Jack Black, get out of the way. Sorry, Jack, you're going back here, back over here. You can stand right here. There you go. Because he's going to talk to Elmo, and I can't deal with Elmo. So the Raspberry Pi. My son bought the Raspberry Pi 4 on the little motherboard, little circuit board that you get in a box. And it's basically, that's all you get. But if you buy the kit for about $100, with the kit, you get the hard drive, which is actually a little thumb drive, little memory stick. You also get the case for it, and I think the cables to hook up to your monitor, keyboard, and things like that. Or monitor, hook up to your monitor. And you supply the keyboard and the mouse and the monitor, and it's a full-fledged computer. It's called a Raspberry Pi. And you can get a 4 gigabyte model or 8 gigabyte model. It's using an ARM processor. It's a quad-core ARM processor. It has Wi-Fi, really high-speed Wi-Fi, good Ethernet on it, and Bluetooth 5.0, I believe. It's a really pretty decent thing. It runs off of Linux or Linux, or whatever you want to call it, and Raspberry Pi's own OS on top of it. And you can install any OS you want that works with Linux, and there's tons of stuff out there. And I was really impressed with it. Now they have a new one called Raspberry Pi 400. And what it is a keyboard. It looks just like an Apple keyboard, like the original small little Apple keyboards. And it comes with a keyboard. It is the keyboard. The whole computer is inside the keyboard with a giant heat sink inside there. And so they were able to overclock even more on that. So it's an overclocked CPU inside this keyboard, and with all the ports in the back of it for all your devices. You can hook up two 4K displays in this puppy. It actually has a fairly decent video card for its size. And it comes with a mouse as well with the keyboard. So all you need is a monitor. You plug in a monitor and some sound system, and bam, you're ready to go, rock and roll. and it's got a better clock speed than the 4 because it's got a better heat sink in that keyboard case. So it's pretty cool. It's an all-in-one unit. It's $100. Comes with a really nice thick book. And the beauty of these Raspberry Pis is they are full-fledged computers. You can watch 4K videos off of YouTube. You can cruise the net. You can do your. It comes with Linux version of Office, so you can do all your office work and stuff on it. You can do live streams. You can do web seminars, whatever you call it, with Zoom and stuff. You have to make a camera. There's a camera kit for it. It's for about $100, and it's really cool because for about $100 you get a full HD camera kit with camera lenses you can interchange the lenses on it. So you can choose what kind of lens you want: wide angle, fisheye, telephoto, whatever kind of lens you want to use with it. Pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, it's a full setup, but it's also meant for students. And that's how my son found out about it. He's going to college right now studying to be a system engineer or IT person. And these Raspberry Pis have every kind of language you can learn off of. Tutorial programs built right into them for learning how to write code for whatever you want to learn how to write code for, as well as robotics and all kinds of things. It's a really amazing little computer. $100 for the whole thing. And so yeah, I just want to mention that to you guys. Oh, I got some people talking. Sorry, haven't been paying attention. Let me see. You look. No, let me see. They're growing your hair out, you animal. See you in the new year. Okay. Good night, old Slow Jim. I remember an arcade emulator named that. Yes, in the Raspberry Pis are emulators, excellent emulators for playing video games on. You're absolutely right. That's probably where you heard it from. The Raspberry Pis are famous for running emulator programs, and they have all kinds of things. You can make a little tablet, you can make a little Game Boy Advance looking thing. They're really cool. They're great for emulating all kinds of games. They emulate, the 4s can emulate up to, you can run some pretty good stuff like Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, PSP, and in older things as well. It's not quite powerful enough for like PS. I think it goes as far as PS2, but nothing higher than PS2 games and stuff like that. John Stubbs, Happy New Year. Thank you. Right. We're going to be there real soon. 10 minutes away, guys. 10 minutes away. Happy New Year, John. Uros. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. I don't want to ruin that for you. Happy New Year to you, buddy. Thanks. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and we can say Happy New Year. I'm about to build a new machine with a Radeon Ryzen CPU. Oh, my son too. He's working on a machine right now. He doesn't have the CPU yet, but he's looking at a 5000 series, I think he said. Maybe you know better than I do. I'm not too familiar with the AMD chips yet. I used to be big on the AMDs back in the early 2000s, but I haven't built a computer since then. But cool. Yeah, my son's already got. He bought the case. He doesn't have the. I think he still needs to buy the video card, which is not sure what he's getting. I think he's getting an NVIDIA, the RTX something. But yeah, he's working on a computer right now. So yeah, cool. So I just want to throw that out there to you guys. There are other options, and especially if you have children. The Raspberry Pi 400 is only $100. You can't go wrong. It's very impressive. Like I said, you can run up to two 4K devices off, or 4K displays off of that thing. It's wireless for the most part. I mean, you got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You have to plug in the display. Same here, dude. I'm waiting on the long delivery times. Right, that's the same thing with my son. Yeah, right. My son's doing the same thing. He's waiting for that too. But he's very excited. He already started putting everything in. He's got the power supply in. He's hooked up the motherboard. He got a nice motherboard. He's using, I think SSD memory, or SSD hard drive for it. He started off small. He's only got a 512 gigabyte drive. But that was my advice because he doesn't have a lot of money right now. I said, just get a 512 right now. And actually, technically, all you need is the CPU. You can actually work off the motherboard's video card, for a while until you can afford the the nice. He wants a gaming machine. So I said, just for now, you can get the CPU, you can get it going, and you can see how well it runs and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, the Raspberry Pi 400 is a pretty decent little computer that anybody can use. It's mainly used for educational purposes, but anybody can use it. Works well. It's finally getting to a point that it can be actually a decent home computer for a lot of people. You can actually there's a everything's open source, so most of the software you get for it is free, and like there's actually really decent photo editing software and video editing software available. And I want the 400 myself. They don't have it available for Japan yet, and they won't ship over here, so I have to wait until it's available. But yeah, when it's available, I am definitely going to order that, and I'm going to try it out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm into that kind of stuff, and like he's having fun with it, but he doesn't use it too much anymore. He's too busy with his other stuff, but he does want to use it to study code. He wants to learn how to write code. And in the computer is that Raspberry Pi 400 has some awesome tutorial software built right into it. Everything's built into it. It's just amazing. And I was going to have some video of it showing what it can do. That's good advice. I made a 512 work for like 4 years. Right, right. And he's a student. You know, he's not shooting, 8K or 4K video and editing or anything like I would be doing. He's just a student doing his work. However, he has a nice notebook. I can't remember the name of it. What is that notebook he has? Lenovo. He's got a nice Lenovo notebook he bought a few months ago well, I guess almost a year ago now, for school. And it's a really nice one, and I think that's got a 512 gigabyte hard drive in it. And he's almost filled it up, he says. I think with games, though, to be honest. I think he filled up with games. I don't think it's school stuff. So, he's a gamer, dude. So yeah, that's just one of the things I wanted to mention was that for anybody out there that has children, but also, it's a really, where am I? It's a really great, the Raspberry Pis are really great computers for anybody. But especially if you have children, they're great for learning things. Give your kids a head start in the world, in the future world. Lots of robotic stuff. You can learn all kinds of code, Java. So, yeah, check it out. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, 5 minutes away, guys. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's because I can talk a lot. That's why it's fast. I hope you. Did everybody have a good Christmas? I hope you guys all had a great Christmas. We had a nice Christmas. It was really nice. We had a nice dinner with the family, immediate family, and in-laws, and it was great. No mass. No. Had a great time, and nice gifts. Everybody got nice presents. We did good on a low budget. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas or whatever, and I hope your new year will be great. Don't look for a lot of heavy-duty changes this next year when it comes to what we're dealing with right now, all that stuff we're dealing with right now. Probably won't change that much, but hopefully your year is still better for you. I hope this new year is better for you. That's all I'm saying. It's been a weird year. 2020 was a weird year. Let's hope 21 is a little better. Don't know how much we can wish because their government and everybody's already warning us that not for a while. We're not going to change things for a while on certain things, but who knows? Van Damme just took a dive. Let's see here. I had other things I want to talk about with Tesla and stuff. I already told you guys about being blacklisted from both Nissan and Tesla now. Unbelievable. Because even though I'm critical, I'm always I don't say terribly. I'm like, you guys know Rich from Rich Rebuilds. I'm like him, That poor guy got treated really poorly from Tesla as well for his candid reviews and stuff of the vehicles and stuff. And he owns a ton of Teslas, or used to. That's great, man. We're pretty lax about those authoritarian restrictions here. Oh, good. I'm glad you are. Yeah. So we are over here too. It's Japan. They don't enforce anything. They ask you to do stuff. But we're not on a lockdown. Nobody's on a lockdown over here. But they do ask to wear a mask, which is kind of funny because these masks everybody's wearing, it's like they're not made for viruses, so it's like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence. It just it's useless. But I guess it's just image what they're going for, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, but there's no enforcing anything. Worked on my motorcycle. The chain was kind of loose, so I tightened it up. Went out for a ride last night. It's doing great. It's doing great. But I was just by myself. In my back rack for my box, it broke. I had too much weight in it, and it broke. So I need to get it welded or replaced. Either replaced or get that. It's kind of like that now because it actually broke. It snapped, and either I need to re-weld it shut, or buy a new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for a welder. But anyways, so it's a lot lighter right now, and I took it for a ride, and it was windy last night. I think if also Jim was still here, because he lives other side of Tokyo, and if he was still online, he'd probably vouch for me. It was pretty windy last night, and coming home, I went out and I did some work. I have to do some video editing work for my school. One of my students had a birthday party, and I shot the birthday in 4K, and I had to work on it on this 2012 machine. That was a challenge. That was a challenge. Oh, 1 minute to go. Let's see here. 1 minute. So that was a challenge, but it took forever, but I got it done. And on the way home, it was just, the bike was like, I was pushing it so hard to go 60 kilometers an hour. All right, well, what is it? Let's go to the clock.
20 seconds.
20 seconds?
15 seconds.
How many seconds?
15.
14, 13, 12, I don't know. Count it down.
9, 8,
7, 6,
5,
4, 3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Happy New Year! It's New Year. It's 2021, starting here in Japan. Happy New Year, everybody. 2021! Let's listen for the noise. That's fake noise.
That's it.
うちも言ってた、あげおめって。ことやろうってよく言ってた。
Okay, well, that was about as eventful as it always is every year in my house. Yeah, most time we're asleep. I stayed up this year for you guys. I stayed up this year for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that super exciting Happy New Year situation. Anybody else? Happy New Year? Anybody? Happy New Year? Happy New Year, everybody? No? Nobody's gonna write anything. What's up?
送りすぎ。
Jay's writing too? You say Happy New Year? My son's saying Happy New Year to us on the phone. Alright. Okay. Was that good for you guys? Are we online? Am I still on? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm on, right? Yeah, we're on. There. Okay. I think everybody fell asleep or they're on to other things. Okay, it's New Year's over here, and we just had our the big thing. No fireworks in this country for New Year's. Not even much noise. It's pretty quiet in the whole neighborhood. But most people's house lights are still. Well, actually, our neighbors went to bed. Our neighbors went to bed. I can't believe it's a little dark, that house over there. So anyways, I hope, really guys, I hope you all have a great new year. I hope this next year is much better for you than this last year was. I know it was a rough year for all of us. Oh, gosh, was it. It was very rough. I hope, I really hope things work out better for everyone out there. Anybody want to say anything out there? Anybody in the chat? Stomach turning thrush? Anything, buddy? John, how about you, John? Udos? Anybody? Nothing? Wow, okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me for New Year's. I hope it's a short one. I'm doing a short one today. I'll do a longer one later. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but honestly, it's just late. I'm tired. I can't remember half the stuff, and I don't have it set up. I've got videos and I have home pages I want to show you and things like that. So I'll do it some other time. Yeah, that looked really gay what I just did there. Sorry about that. So anyways, I will catch you guys on the flip side, I guess. See you again. Next time, I'll talk about EVs. I promise. Thank you for watching, guys.
Bye bye.
Wait. What's it to learn? Go.
I'm about to.